Hello! Okay, my friends, it has been a while since I've been on here. I wanted to first say I'm posting this on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. It's also Happy Arizona Statehood Day. I live in the great state of Arizona, so that's what I celebrate. Thank you very much. Also, today is the day that Sonic the Hedgehog is out in theaters. Sonic the Hedgehog movie. All right, so we have a lot of things going on with this. First off, I wanted to say that this movie, I just have, there's going to be two demographics that this movie is for. The first demographic is that, 30 something kid at heart who said, I loved going to visit nostalgic movies, and this is going to be my thing. So that's really why I went into it, because I was like, I kind of really like that this is something that's going to be fun. And I see Tyrone Barnes, he just said it wasn't good, it was fun. I'm like, well, yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed that part about it. It just took me back to my days of being just like a kid. My brother had the Sega Genesis Game Gear, yeah, so it was the little handheld thing. It was super ahead of its time. And he only had like two games, and the only game that I really cared about was Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's why I was excited to see this. And I'm just going to start off with the plot. So Sonic, he lives originally, he was born on this other planet that he runs around on, and is the video game planet. And then he has these rings that take him to different places, and but everybody knows that he has this power that he needs to that people want, and so he has to get out of Dodge and be able to find a place that is going to work for him. So he goes to level 1 Green Hills. So he's living in Green Hills for years, and he makes no friends, but he is that stalker that peeps in the window and pretends that he's friends with all these people that happen to have no idea that he exists. And then hijinks ensue when he gets all mad, and he just decides to his power is shown. And because of this, the government gets involved and said, "What is this? What happened? We have to figure this out. Send the only guy that we know could possibly have the ability to catch him, and that is, are you serious? Are we really going to be doing this? Yes, Dr. Robotnik." Dr. Robotnik, played by the amazing Jim Carrey, which honestly, he was 90s goodness at its best. And I think that is almost why they put him in there, is to also kind of pander a little bit to my generation that remembered him in the Ace Ventura time period. And it's this is Ace, this is why we love Ace Ventura, this is why we loved Jim Carrey in the beginning. This is how, take Ace Ventura and take it over to a Sonic world, and you kind of have Dr. Robotnik, which fits the character. So I was happy with that. Okay, the design on Sonic. I have a little bit of a list of things that I wanted to go through, as you can see, but I'm not going to totally stay in order. But anyway, the design of Sonic was amazing. The fact that it was so bad to begin with, and then they actually went ahead and redid it because everybody was like, "Whoa, Nelly, that is bad." And so yeah, so it was. I will be glad to say that Sonic looks good now. He looks like Sonic should look in this medium. And then you also have James Marsden in there, who, I mean, come on, gotta love James Marsden. He's a good guy, so I was happy to see him. All right, Tyrone says Carrey reminded me of his performance in Riddler of Batman. Yeah, that's a true one too. I agree. It's that. We all know that, that Jim Carrey, and we love that Jim Carrey. That's why he is who he is and why we love him. Yeah, so next we've got the storyline. The story itself, I mean, it's super basic. It's nothing more than what you would expect from a movie about Sonic the Hedgehog that came from a video game. And so going into it, you can't really expect more. It's really for two different types of people, as I was mentioning before. You have the 30-something that's going back and being nostalgic, and you have their kids. And so they're trying to bring up this new generation on a love for this character that the parent generation would know. So all in all, let's just go through a little bit more. The Dolby. I got to see this in Dolby, which honestly was awesome. I was so glad. I mean, I haven't seen that many movies in Dolby Experience, and basically it's like sitting in a video game chair that they like the whole thing shakes. And there was one point where I was like, I just got chills because the Dolby Experience. So if you're gonna go see this, you might as well see it in the Dolby Experience if it's available. So point to them for that. And then we're gonna say, oh, product placement. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you've listened to any of the Rotoscopers podcasts, one of my favorite podcasts is the Little Mermaid episode, which is called Little Mermaid, now with more product placement. You need to listen to that episode because it's amazing. Anyway, so this movie has so much of it. Like, it was crazy. There's one point in time where it's like straight up Zillow is like, you can tell Zillow is a main contributor to the money for this. And then also Olive Garden. When you're there, you're family. Great. So, like, I don't understand. Like, I understand they need money, and they're gonna take it wherever they can do it. So, hey, go for it. No shame. All right, ending. It was fine. Like, the whole movie was just, it was fine, and it really led to this moment where, like, oh yeah, none of that actually really happened, but hey, everybody's happy again. Like, it's fine. All in all, I gave this movie about 3.5 stars. It's not up to a 4-star, like, yes, this is a great movie. And it's definitely not a 5-star. Definitely not. But it was fun. And as Tyrone was saying, it was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it for what it was. But also, I wasn't expecting that much out of it. So if I were you and I were going to the theaters and I thought, that was my dog. If I thought, I am going to see something. And Sonic is as good as any other, and you're probably going to enjoy it as good as any other. So it's a safe bet for, the whole family. Anyway, I am so glad to be back and saying hi to you guys. Thanks for joining in, for the couple who were able to be here when I was on time. And for everybody else who's watching this after, I want you to post in the comments below, what video games do you wish that they would make movies for? Like, they started out as video games. I want to see a full-fledged movie series on this. Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, all the things. Love you guys. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.